Welcome back here to the Broadbeach Bowls Club as we prepare for the final match of today's coverage. And it is a men's pairs round of 32 matchup. And it's a classic New South Wales versus Victoria lineup that we've got for you. Stuart Megee and Kane Carmichael from New South Wales to take on Dale Oddy and Mitch Sidebottom from Victoria. Clive Adams here. I'm joined once again by Connor Munnings.
Thank you, Clive. Good to be here for the final match of this day, and it should be a good contest.
Yeah, we're getting closer to the pointy end now of the men's pairs. It started out at 128 teams at the start of the day. By the end of the day, we'll be down to 16 remaining in the draw. So here we go, and it will be Stuart to get us underway. He's using the lighter blue of the blues on the rink, the Drake's Conquest, and looks like he's just going to come up about a metre short with his first. And now we'll see what Dale Oddy's got to offer. I tell you what, Dale Oddy and Mitch Sidebottom got through in the very last bowl. It needed Mitch Sidebottom to hit the target. He was down game. Blake Butler and Aidan Sear held game, and Mitch Sidebottom made contact, jacked to the back of the rink, and it was all Victoria back there. So those are those moments that you need to take when you're at the Australian Open. And Mitch took them and advanced. Stuart looking for a bit of correction on his first. He's done that. Very handy. So, yeah, you've got the blue speckle there. And then you've got the solid blue of Dale Oddy and Mitch Sidebottom, both using the dark sort of solid blue colour. And then for Stuart Megee and Kane Carmichael, they've got the speckle and the stripy ones. So that's how we'll keep track of it. Fair effort here from Dale, but didn't quite get round. Stuart's still holding sway here on the first end. 18 ends of 3-bowl pairs. Tell you what, there's been some cracking finishes across the greens. I managed to dash over and see the last end of the Lisa Featherby versus Jamie Lee Worsnop fours match. That went to an extra end. And Lisa Featherby from WA managing to get over the line there, so it's a big win for them.
Yeah, I saw that just finishing as we started the broadcast, so very quick turnaround for those teams as well. Dale Oddy gets the jack.
Excellent shot with his last bowl.
So Mitch Sidebottom, he's been a Victorian representative. Played in the Oz Indoors last year. Made it through to the knockout rounds.
Blake Butler was playing against him in the last round. Blake said to me before the game, I'll be able to stand in the shade. Because Mitch is a big man.
He is a very tall guy.
Blake, not so much.
Kane Carmichael. He's got these swirl bowls.
Yeah, there were no trouble picking up his bowls. They're very, very obvious. They are Aero Optima.
You can see how tall Mitch is in the screen.
Yes, the old long levers. Can't take us long to mention the long levers. Is that bowl going to hold up? Might just drop in. So still 1-2 Victoria at the moment. And this one's just going to trickle in without touching the jack. So Kane does have a toucher in the ditch there, but now Mitch just to drop a little bit off his previous attempt. It's about 4 feet past to drop into the ditch. Now, how's his journey this time? Just needs a clear run. And not quite there. So as you can see, those darker blue versus the lighter blue of Stuart Megee and the bowls that stand out on the rink being Kane Carmichael. Of course, he hasn't stopped one on the rink, so we can't look at them at the moment. There's a toucher in the ditch, and he went in the ditch. So
Stuart McGee's bowls. It's got a bit of a white speckle to it.
Yeah.
Where the other darker blues are blue with darker blue speckles. After this game, we'll know the final 16 of the men's pairs.
And where are we in the women's fours? Is that last 16 now?
It'll be close to it. I'm not too sure as Kane.
Bang! Out it goes, clean as a whistle. Shot. It's a toucher, but it's gone out of bounds, so that will be one at the moment. Still a bowl to play. Which Sidebottom will have room? It's just one.
We can have a look at that on the replay. Clive, the Tripadil replay.
Just a little gap to find his way through, and he found it perfectly for the edge of the bowl. Well, if that's what we're going to see throughout this match, we can look forward to a cracker. We may get we had a little bit of rain in the break, only a little bit. We may have a little bit more in store. So it might be important to play some big bowls early, because it could get a little bit trickier if it gets a little bit wet. Now, this needs to pull up. It's not going to. That will just drop in the ditch. So it's going to be one to the New South Wales combination, courtesy of that great drive from Kane Carmichael. And they're on the board first in this match. 18 ends, if you've just joined us. All the open pairs disciplines are 18 ends. The mixed pairs, just 15 ends. Don't know whether we had enough rain to take any of the sting out of the green. There was just enough that people sort of sought shelter, but that's all. We're back to pretty clear conditions at the moment, with just one little blob of rain still to come through. Dale drops in Jack Hyatt.
Had a chat to Dale before the game. He said he only got the call up to play with Mitch about 13 days prior to the AO. Mitch's previous partner pulled out, so he made the flight up last week for the sectionals, flew back home to Victoria, and came back up again last night.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Now he's in the round of 32.
I suppose it is an option if you're on the East Coast. Not so much of an option if you're on the West Coast to fly backwards and forwards, but some of the disciplines do have a little bit of a break in them just to get the sectional play all completed. So sometimes it might be 4 or 5 days between your sectional play and your knockout, depending on the discipline. That's all part of working this massive event down to the knockout rounds. I'm sure it's a logistical nightmare for Troy Corber and Andrew Howie and the team.
Yeah, they do a great job. The events
Work
team.
out what game goes on what rink at what club and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Not easy.
And then when there's players playing in the fours and also the pairs and the clashes, and they have to sort that out when... They do a great job. Troy Corber, Andrew Howie and Rachel Roger. The events team at Bowls Australia.
All right, so Kane, he provided the highlight moment of the first end, ripping out the shot bowl. Can he find a draw shot here? It's currently 1-2 the Victorians. Kane just needs this to run, not quite going to.
Yeah, it's pretty good for Mitch Sidebottom. Finishing a couple of feet behind the jack. Very close to sitting the shot bowl to make a couple.
Kane's found a little bit more juice with this one. Brilliantly played. Sits right on the front of the jack. He's shown he's got, we've only seen him play 5 bowls. He's shown he's got the full kit bag. Sense a bit of character about these two teams.
Yeah.
Both of them were just going over and chatting to them before the game. There's some, the personalities just came through straight away. Well, that's an interesting way of doing it, but it's worked. Caught a little edge on the way in, back to the shot bowl, and out it goes. It's at least one. Back the way of Victoria.
It's one of the great surnames, Oddy, as well. When I saw it in the draw, I'm like, God, I hope we can commentate him.
Is he known as Dotty?
Anyone that knows Dale, let us know.
Yeah. It would be an obvious one, and let's face it, in Australia with nicknames, we often are very obvious.
Yeah.
It's often based somewhere around the surname, isn't it?
Is it just putting a Y at the end of your surname?
Yes. As we know, you either shorten it, or if you can't shorten it, then you lengthen it in terms of nicknames. Sometimes you shorten it and then lengthen it again. Last bowl of this end. Mitch with an opportunity to draw another. Well, turns his own bowl in, but I think it'll just be the one.
Just the one.
Yep.
Signal by Dale Oddy.
So, even honours after the first 2 ends, 1 apiece. I might have missed it. Connor, did we work out what the women's fours was down to?
I was halfway through that before I did a replay, and I'll get to it. As they're bringing the mat right up out of our camera angle. So playing short here, Dale Oddy and Mitch Sidebottom. Early tactic.
Yeah, the jack's been placed expertly by the look of it. It's going to pull up just before the ditch. Dale with first opportunity to jump right on.
Yeah, so the women's fours are down to the final 16, Clive.
Yeah, thought it might have been that. So, yeah, right at the pointy end of some of these events, as we said at the start. A little bit short there for Stewart. He's already turned his back on that one.
A few WA teams in there, Clive. You got teams skipped by Christina Van Nierop.
Oh, yes. That's not a full WA team, though. Mm-hmm.
Playing with Alan Faulkner and Brianna Smith.
Yeah, it's a good team, and Lara Butler on the mat.
Butler leading, yeah. And then the Lisa Featherby team that we saw take down Jamie Lee Warsnop not long ago. Got the 3 pairs games, men's pairs games happening at Broadbeach. We've got this game between Kane Carmichael and Stuart Megee versus Dale Oddy and Mitch Sidebottom. We've got Scotty De Jong and Clinton Bailey against Scott Dagwell and Robert Cheshire. And then Guy Madigan and Mark Ryan versus Glenn King and Mark Gunders.
Oh, great effort there from Dale, just passes, but he's got the shot at the moment. see if Stewart can find his way to the jack here. It looks like he's just on a whitish line. Needs it just to pull up at the back now, and that will safely do so.
This Alex Renzelet takes leave, heads to his Uber to go to the airport. Done a great job these last couple of days.
He's a good man.
So apparently Dale's got a couple of nicknames known as Dial.
Okay.
Dialed in, I guess, on the jack. As well as Penguin.
Right, okay. All right.
So Carmichael just falling short. Another foot on his last would have done it.
Yeah, Paul, look, sometimes it's a local issue because I'm having a look at the same feed as you are and not having any issues there, so it might be, sometimes it might be a reload or something like that. That's an option as well, as a nickname. Could be Bill. Bill Oddy.
Bill Oddy?
You'd see, you're too young.
Too young.
You're too young, Connor.
I'll take that. I'll take being called young.
Bill Oddy from the Goodies. You're going to say who are the Goodies?
No, I know who the Goodies are.
Ah, right, okay. I'm with you, Craig. I know who you're referring to. Now, does this one find its way in, just on the outside? Looks like it's just one to Victoria at the moment. But Kane's got an option here just to turn his own bowl up to jack or sneak underneath and sit the shot bowl. He could make three.
He's playing with a bit of weight with his second. We saw him drop into the ditch.
Don't know that he needs to be huge weight.
I don't know if it was just a overcorrection from his first where he finished that foot short.
Now, he's still got weight to the ditch, but that's okay. He's very close here. What's he got? Clean and the jack? Okay. Well, I'm saying clean. He got clean and the jack. Okay. So it looks like a couple and just a couple it is. Yep. So 2 shots and it is once again Kane Carmichael that gets the job done, leads at 3-1 after 3. As we catch the replay for Tripadil. Gets the bowl out nicely. Picked up the jack. Probably meant that it was his 2 rather than 3, but great shot nonetheless. Now, I think we're going to be careful with nicknames. Gary's asking when the finals will be on and where can we watch them. So Thursday and Friday are the 2 big finals days. I think Thursday's bigger. Thursday has more finals, but so you'll have your men's and women's singles and pairs finals across the 2 days on 7+ and KO and Fox, and then all the other finals are streamed on the Bowls Australia YouTube channel. So you can watch every final, including on the free-to-air coverage on 7+. So you might want to go multiple devices for Thursday and Friday. Something on the telly, something on the computer, maybe something on the iPad.
You can go through screens, yeah.
Yeah. And the good thing about bowls is you can watch bowls that way.
Yep.
Because when there's nothing big happening on one screen, you can watch another screen.
Yeah, you can. The only hard part is which commentary do you listen to?
Yeah, looking forward to all of that. So you'll have the Bowls Australia team on the YouTube channel across probably 2 streams, I know you'll have myself and Liam Ellison involved in the Channel 7 coverage. I'm not sure who else.
Well, that's the commentary you tune into, isn't it, Clive?
I think so. I'm sure we'll have somebody else in commentary with us, but sometimes it matters as to who gets through and who's still playing, as to who gets involved in the final couple of days of commentary. There's a lot of good candidates around this event, that's for sure. Okay. We're going to stick with Dale. He's played a good bowl. Drops in nicely. That's really well played. Does set up a bit of a shelf for Kane to be able to play to here. And he's got the opportunity to trail the jack as well, given Stewart's just parked in behind there. Karen, I don't think so in terms of Sky New Zealand. I don't have that information with me, but I haven't heard that Sky New Zealand's covering it. I don't know that for sure. We might see if we can get you an answer on that. I know Sky New Zealand do take some of the coverage at times, so we'll see if we can get an answer. Yes. Great shot there from Kane. Brilliant. And that bowl of Stewart's just in behind the jack looks even better now. Well, Mitch is close to a result again here. Well, just nudges that past the jack. There's a comment here saying it's on Sky 1 in New Zealand.
Yep, Sky Sport in New Zealand.
There you go. Another bowl just in behind the jack. Makes this a tricky shot now for Mitch Sidebottom. He's going to hit it. He probably wants to hit it harder, and that's exactly what he's looking to do. Doesn't want to just pop the jack. Wants it to go out. That's a good hit. Out it goes. And
some fancy footwork.
We'll have a one-bowl shootout for who gets the shot.
Some fancy footwork from Stuart Megee to stop the jack. Nearly twist his ankle on it.
Well, there is room to move now. So who can draw closest to the jack to take this end? It's not a bad effort. Does need to just to pull up now and has done so fairly well. And is going to take some beating. Looks like it's just one to New South Wales at the moment. So no pressure on Mitch to stay up or anything like that. He's just trying to draw the shot. Don't know that he's given it the run. No, he's just going to crash into the front. So that'll be one more on the board to Kane Carmichael and Stuart Megee. They lead at 4-1 after 4 ends have been played. This for a berth in the last 16 of the men's pairs.
Other games going on, happening at Helensvale, Paradise Point and Musgrave Hill, as well as Club Robina as well. You can go into Bowls Link, check out the results there. And the matchups. Or, better still, use the bowls in the cap. Keep your bowls world at your fingertips.
Just passes on the outside of the jack there. Thanks, tail gunner. We're looking forward to this one as well. And it's delivered so far. Plenty of good bowls played so far. And this one's no exception. Very much into the area. From Dale Oddy. Stewart's fallen in behind this one. Looking to get to the bowl or the jack. Just passes through the gap. So he's got bowls past the jack. Yeah, this is a good call from Mitch. He doesn't want to fill that gap on that forehand side. So he's looking to change hands for Dale and get back into that area where Stewart's bowls have finished. He's done it really well.
Yeah.
That's a really good set of three. Last thing he wanted to do was play another one down there on the forehand, fill that gap between the jack high-ish bowl and the jack, and then it's just set up as a target.
Yeah, Kane could just trundle through there, trail to jack and make a big number.
I don't know, Peter. We'll have to look for confirmation of that. Is Stuart's nickname Bobby Megee? You good with Bobby Megee, Connor?
Okay with it.
Great effort from Kane. Just fell away.
Definitely cut it back to one, I reckon. Might be two. Dale said one.
It feels like it should be. On camera it doesn't look so much, but sometimes those short bowls on camera are further away than perhaps they look. Well, Mitch has turned that over, so that it probably is just the one now. Still 1-2 Victoria. And now that bowl up on its edge for Kane does mean his own bowl will go out a little bit easier, so it just needs another one around the place. All right, well, Mitch has got an opportunity now to just push that out for... He can make four, make five. He's playing big weight. He's looking just to get rid of it. Very positive way to go about it. No result, but that doesn't go out of the count if that bowl was to disappear. So he's still going to have another shot at it if Kane can't get close here. Suddenly, Kane wants to get shot, but he has to hang around.
Yeah, just another one in the head for Kane. If he gets shot, I think that's just an extra bonus. He's going on to forehand. He doesn't want to go on to backhand and create a bigger target for Mitch.
Well, this is better weighted. He's done the job he needed to do. That will be close for shot.
Stuart is saying it's one down. But as you mentioned, Clive, takes away Mitch's shot. Removing the bowl isn't really an option anymore.
Well, if he's one down, he could go for both. He could go for both of those bowls. The back of the rink's not great for him. That's the only issue. Now, look, I don't think he's going to use I don't think he'll go both. If the jack ends up on the tee, he's probably three down. he's got a nice shot on the forehand to land the shot bowl or get a little trail of the jack. He can get the jack down the line for 3.
Yeah.
Just with a metre away. Sit the shot bowl out, work off his outside bowl.
Other options, stick on the backhand, draw to the just past jack high bowl of Kane's. Looks like it is the forehand.
Well, he's in the area. Here it comes. And that will work nicely. It's really well played. That will be 1 onto the board for Dale and Mitch. And it is 4-2 after 5 ends. Just looking for a little bit of confirmation. They'll probably do the scoreboard for us. I'm sure it was only 1. The bowl that he sat was their closest, and that rolled out. So we will just confirm that it was only 1. Christine cheering for Scott Dagwell and Robbie Cheshire. Yeah, Robbie Cheshire, certainly know Robbie over the years playing for the ACT. Very good player. They're in action in one of the other matches on this green. Now we've got Stewart looking to just try and beat Dale's first bowl here. As Kane comes sprinting back onto the green. Impressive stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been graced by the presence of Troy Corber. Welcome, Troy.
Yeah, all rise.
Not sure. I was going to say, I'm not sure about being graced, but thank you for the warm welcome, gentlemen, and hello to everyone out there in Bowls World. Great to be with you.
How's things going in AO organisation land, mate? Going all right?
Yeah, the headquarters is humming along, mate.
Very good.
Everyone's having a good time, so all is well.
We are thoroughly enjoying this matchup so far. There's been plenty of shots already played in it, Troy. We've seen draw shots, we've seen runners, we've seen the whole lot so far. Is this ball getting the jack? Yes, it is. Beautifully played. Stuart Megee trails the jack down to his own. Now what can Dale Oddy do? He's still got access to the jack, so... He's very close to the jack too. He's drawn the shot. A fantastic reply. Well, I see he's drawn the shot. He kept rolling. It is close.
Great correction.
And a good spot.
And another good bowl. Three bowls all around the jack for Stewart, so he won't be disappointed there. I'm just looking at Craig's question there about potentially streaming more than one game. Look, everything will be looked at. I can certainly say that. We always look back at how things have gone, and everything will be looked at. So, sometimes staffing those sorts of things can be tricky. So, all right, it's Mitch Sidebottom. Looking to just work his way in here. He's clipped the outside bowl over, and that will... Well, that's definitely... so I'd say it's probably 2 at the moment to the New South Wales combination. Troy, you've sat down. Basically, we've got the solid dark blue.
I was going to say, how great for me to come partway through a game and so much blue.
So we'll explain it to anyone that's just tuned in as well. So you've got the dark blue and the 2 solid dark blues are the Victorian bowls, and then you've got the blue with a white speckle, so it has that whitish tinge to it, and that's Stewart's bowls from New South Wales, and you've got the very obvious bowls of Kane.
Yep.
For New South Wales with the green streak through.
Mitch,
very close. Sorry, Connor.
He's riding this, and he gets the jack. Opens up, and once again, could be a one-bowl shootout, although Kane does have 2 bowls left. Just noticed it.
Looks like that last patch of rain that was due has missed us, so that is good news. It must have just gone inland, which is nice to see, and we're back to blue skies. Well, that's handy from Kane. You wouldn't think that's the end winner.
He's got that advantage of that second go at it, of course, that Kane doesn't.
Mitch looking very close and has absolutely nailed it. Well, Mitch was the one without a second chance, and he doesn't need it.
No. Didn't worry him at all.
I think Kane will go for this. They're having a look to see who's got shot on the tee. He's only one down on the tee. He's already one down. I think he'll go the bowl. He's going to be no worse than one down on the tee.
It's
in fact, this is an unusual circumstance. He's actually doing the finger measure to see who would have shot on the tee without anything there.
And it's always the contentious one around the placement of that jack on the tee as well when it's really close.
Yes, of course, we know it has to go right on the back of the tee. There should be none of the jack sticking forward of the tee. I just think there's no doubt he's going for this bowl.
Spending a fair bit of time on the prep on this one. He's got it clear in his mind what he wants to play.
Solid weight, looking for the bowl. He's very close. Got it, clean as a whistle. He turned around before he even hit that. He knew he had it. Don't have to worry about the respot mark because it's one more to New South Wales. 5-2, sorry, the scoreline after 6. Pierre welcoming you back to commentary. Troy? Oh, it's Pete Williams in Torquay.
Ah, the great Peter Williams. Good to see you on board, Pete. Working hard, no doubt.
It's a work day, isn't it? It's Monday.
I didn't realise who it was. I saw the nickname and didn't realise who it was. So, yeah, good on you, Pete. And Peter Thornton commenting that Sharky is a gun. Certainly is. Sharky, of course, being Robbie Cheshire, who's in action a couple of rinks away.
Well, all these boys have done the hard yards getting through this knockout day. That's that last game of the day to maintain that concentration. They played a lot of bowls, a lot of them.
Yeah, and some of them have been in some heart stoppers as well. Some of these games have been very tight. We've been looking at results from other venues as well, Troy. There's one-shot results. There's extra ends going on all around the place.
That's great to see. Once you get to this pointy end of proceedings, it's there's no easy games. Everyone's here for a reason because they're playing well. Nice correction there.
Have a look at the line on those 3 bowls. It's perfectly positioned. This one is not far away either. Brilliant.
World class.
Dale Oddy nudges the jack back to his own. It just shows you, you're a little bit quick with your first, and he was only a touch. You don't need to take the weight off, just trail it to yourself.
I dare say this won't be short either.
Tell you what. Just on the outside.
He needs to try a bit harder, Clive.
Oh, wow. Caught the edge of the jack, but just the outside edge.
Good to see a lefty in this game.
Yeah, we had a lefty on the previous stream as well.
Keeping the dream alive for the lefties.
Just keeps your forehand and backhand descriptions as a commentator, keeps you on your toes.
not a bad spot here. Wide and deep. Good receiving spot there.
Troy, a heap of different disciplines started today as well. There's plenty happening, and there is something for everyone over the next few days.
Yeah, this is where it all starts to ramp up. Got lots of games going on at different locations and different disciplines honing down. So it becomes the interesting part of the tournament for myself and Andrew Howie as we keep a very close eye on any clashes and things like that.
People that are selfish enough to be in multiple last few numbers.
Yeah, very, very jealous of their bowling ability, Clive. You'll hope that stays on, and it does at the back.
It's funny, in the respot game, that bowl, in a normal game of bowls where you're killing ends, wouldn't be so important for it to stay up, but it's crucial in a respot game.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, they've lost the spot again now.
There's the reply. Terry asking if it's all over in the comp for Aaron Sheriff.
Still in the fours.
Still in the fours, I thought so. But I think it's been basically a one-shot loss in the singles that put him out and an extra end loss in the pairs that's put him out. Great shot from Kane. What a bowl.
If you don't mind.
Oh. Makes three. Looking pumped.
Even Dale had to give him a high five for that one.
He's been sprinting up and down the green. He's putting on a show. Mitch Sidebottom urging this to run. Yeah, it just shows you it takes some extraordinary performances to put Aaron Sheriff out, and that's what's happened over the last couple of days.
We've said for consecutive years, he can't keep doing it, can he? We say the same thing every year, and he keeps winning it every year. So
yes.
It's a magnificent run, but it was always going to come to an end at some stage.
Yeah, 51 consecutive games.
In singles.
In singles, that is, yes.
Kane, he's got the wing to beat.
It
Does
says
that comfortably.
Yeah, no trouble at all.
So a bit of pressure here for Mitch now, Clive.
A comment there saying it's from Q's, saying I don't know a real bad left-hand bowler or sportsman, to be honest. The lefties have something special about, and that's three shots on the board to New South Wales, and they lead at 8 shots to 2 after 7. Yeah, I don't know a real bad left-hander. They upset me, to be honest. But Troy, you and Howie are doing a fantastic job. That's a nice comment, thank you.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Mr. MJ's has got the ultimate dilemma. Got shopping and bowls tomorrow. We'll be relying on the replays. Well, this is the trouble with the Australian Open. There's so much to watch.
Yeah, you missed some of it. It's hard to catch back up.
Peter Thornton said, Troy, thought Richmond were in the hunt on the weekend against your lads.
Yes. Next.
Who do you support?
I'm not sure what Pete's on about. I'm a St Kilda man.
Yeah,
we beat GWS.
Yeah, I thought you were
must
Saints
think I
player.
barracked for someone else.
Oh, okay.
No, I went from boiled lollies to chocolates after the loss to Sydney and then the win over GWS. So I'm a happy boy at the moment.
It's great to see plenty of people sharing their comments, and we'll reply to as many of them as we can.
And provide some positive words.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all part of what we do. Over the years with Rinkside Live's coverage, we certainly had what felt like a family over the years, and it's great. I know people spend many an hour enjoying the coverage. All right, Stuart, you add another one in here. His first two are pretty good. You land another one in amongst them.
Probably like to pass the jack with this one. So it does
tend to agree. 3-bowl pairs, your lead just needs one pass, Troy.
Yep, absolutely.
It's funny how suddenly you can go from a good setup to the jack moves 2 feet and suddenly you've got nothing past it. Dale's trying to do that. He's just on the outside.
3 there waiting.
Interesting setup.
Well, this does force Kane. He has to get back there now. Probably work off his wide bowl, push that in or just around it, nestle in amongst that Bermuda triangle of dark blue bowls. Doesn't really do much for them. That 2-foot trail still looks pretty juicy.
That was interesting weight. I'm just trying to work out whether he was trying to sit a bowl or... Mitch is going to go very close to finding shot here, and in fact he has. Kane was trying to get around the back, or... Sorry.
That's all right. Okay. So Kane Carmichael from the Tarrant Point Bowling Club and his partner Stuart Megee from Tomakin Sports Bowling Club. We got Mitch Sidebottom and Dale Oddy, both from South Bendigo.
Kane looking to get down off the outside. Oh, he's chipped that right through the gap between the shot bowl and the jack. You see so many shots in a game of bowls where if you tried to do it again, you couldn't do it.
Yeah, I agree. What do you reckon? Mitch loads up that back and then tries to play it with his last, Clive? Make a number they could do with one?
Yeah, does he try and do it now, and that way if the jack goes the wrong way, he can still fix it up?
Ooh,
doesn't want the jack clean. Well, it'll do for shot. He didn't want to snick it.
Need to be a bowl and a half tighter. He would have got a perfect result.
Okay. Kane's come up with some great bowls throughout the match so far. What's he got for us here? The line's good, but I don't know about the speed.
Oh, I was going to say he needed to try and draw the shot but be behind as well, because now there's an opportunity. If he can tuck that jack in just 2 feet, he could make 5.
Yeah, he just has to make it round the front bowl, doesn't he? There'll be an element of danger in terms of pushing up Kane's bowl for shot, but it's worth the value, especially when they're trailing 8-2. He doesn't have to move it far.
No.
A couple of feet. Kane, no right of reply left. Mitch, he played a big shot to get him through to this round. Can he find another big shot here? Well, he's drawn it. And that will do the job. So that's a couple.
It's probably 3 anyway.
I'm going to say, is there a chance for 3? 3 have already been kicked out. They're looking for 4, are they? Wow.
Maybe he wasn't too worried about trailing it because he already had a good handful.
That just shows
I thought
you.
it might have only been 2, but Maybe it was more than that.
Sometimes that flatter view that you get on the camera is a little bit deceiving with how short those bowls are. And that one's not going to get in, so it will be 3. And a really important 3 that was required. So 8-5 is now the scoreline in favour of the New South Wales combination of Kane Carmichael and Stuart Megee.
Bit of a tactical change here. Mitch has asked for the mat to come up.
Well, we saw this earlier from Dale Oddy and Mitch Sidebottom going nearly minimum length.
Of course, something the players will be well aware of is that this green is going to start slowing down. It's just starting to get a bit cooler in the air here.
Yep. You know the saying.
Throw them harder.
When it gets to 4, you got to give it more.
Yeah.
That's what they say, and on any Tiff Dwarf green, that's just about the way that it works.
It's probably a little bit earlier on the Gold Coast because it does get dark early here.
Yeah. It does strike me there's a big difference between being on the Gold Coast and being on the west coast of Australia. In WA, we get that twilight, and it's light. This time of the year, it goes darker earlier, but it always strikes me at 5:10 here that it's pitch black, and it just doesn't happen that way on the west coast because of the way the sun sets. So,
and it happens quickly.
Yeah. It's also a reason why we have that ongoing debate over daylight saving. WA doesn't have it, and they don't have it up here in Queensland, but it's why daylight saving doesn't make as much sense on the west coast, because we already have all that light at the end of the day. You just don't get that here at all.
Your curtains are already fading.
Yes, exactly. Still, we won't get into that debate. We'll leave that for another time.
So it's probably, since I've joined at least, probably the loosest end these leads have had. They've been all over it. Struggled to find the weight on this adjusted length.
Not sure Dale liked that out of his hand either. He was walking away quickly. He might trail the jack. Well, he didn't look like he liked it out of the hand, but still not bad.
That side of the green does tend to play a bit tighter than the other, so he probably gave it away on line and it just held for him.
And Stewart's got one up into the zone. That'll do enough for shot. Yeah, that side of the green, particularly on rink 1, shows up that way. It's not quite as much on rink 2 by the looks of it, but yeah, certainly on rink 1 we saw a lot of bowls hold off on that side.
Yeah.
For those that haven't noticed, we have moved across a rink for this game. There's no game on rink 1, so we are on rink 2. See what Mitch can come up with here. Does he go hunting the jack? Oh, yes, he is. He is looking. Bowl or jack, and he's right in the zone. He's got the bowl, just missed the jack. He would have loved to pick the jack up on the way through.
Wouldn't he ever? That'll do for now.
Yeah. Mr. MJ saying perhaps they should have daylight saving. I think the reference is to up here to get a little bit more light, but of course that's always in summer. It's not in winter, so. Anyway, I'm adamant we're not getting into that debate. Now, can Mitch find his draw weight?
Don't mind the line.
Yeah, just passing Kane. So still at least one, courtesy of Kane Carmichael's green striped bowl there.
Kane's on the trot. Well, what does he do here, Clive? Does he go the bowl or try and trail the jack? But he has the option then of leaving Kane a lot of room to draw a second.
Yeah. Well, he's looking for the bowl. Look, I guess he's saying to Kane, well, you're still going to have to draw it. And he's got it and pushed it just far enough.
Wow. I nearly pushed the table over.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say. You get the edge of it, the rest goes with it, and it only just did. Some of it nearly stayed.
Wowee.
So it's 1 or 2 at the moment to the Victorian combination, but Kane has the last say. Speed looks okay. Does it stop? It's close. I think it might have gone too far.
It's got it into that part of the green that's probably had a bit more traffic, and it's just rolled on that little bit more.
That might be that little bit of roll might be just what costs him here. I think it's going to be just outside the measure. Yep. So 1-2 Victoria. And they close it up at the halfway point to just 2 shots.
Back-to-back ends. 8-2 to 8-6 now. So they'll be feeling like they've got a bit of momentum with them. And we're bringing that mat up again.
So map out the rest of the week for us, Troy. So tomorrow, another big day. There's still plenty on. Then Wednesday really centres on Helensvale. It's that big sort of semi-final, quarter-final, semi-final sort of day.
Correct. And it all happens here at Broadbeach to transform itself, and has a little breather and set up ready for Thursday, Friday. And, all eyes on Helensvale come the Wednesday. Of course, we've still got continuation of over 60s actions. There's sectional plays.
At multiple venues still
started.
there.
Yeah.
And the events for players with a disability and so forth.
Correct.
Yep,
correct.
under 18s.
So, under 18s will be kicking off, and it's been good to see a lot of the under 18s doing quite well in some of the open events as well.
Chanel was outstanding yesterday in her 2 games that we covered on the stream. You know, she got outdone by Jamie Lee in the final match, but certainly no disgrace in the way she performed and the way she carried herself on the rink.
Yeah, to make a semi-final of the Open Women's Singles at such a young age, she's going to be a superstar.
Yeah.
She just seems to have it, right? She's got composure,
temperament,
delivery.
the ability. Ability is always an important one as well, and it's all there. Just another nice person in the sport as well.
Shout out to my little club mate Ben Harrison, 15-year-old, who won the Queensland Champion of Champions last year. He's in playing right now as we speak with Kobe Barton in the round of 32.
So Ben won the Queensland Champion of Champions at a young age, and Chanel's done the same in New South Wales in the women's game, hasn't she? So there'll be a couple of young representatives over there in the Nationals in just a few months' time. Dale chasing this down. Must like it a fair bit. And we can see why. Great shot.
Stewart, he must pass the jack with this bowl. If he doesn't draw the shot, he's got to pass it.
Has he made it? He has.
Great shot.
Beautifully done. Still a decent enough setup for Mitch. He's going to have to work his way past that front bowl on the line that's just short of the shot bowl. And that sort of cuts down his angles to work with a little bit in terms of sitting the shot bowl out because it'll lock in.
I wonder if he just tries to get another one in the head, but on that side of the rink so that he can go that front bowl.
That's an option. Yep.
Just be worried about finding that hole and taking his own 2 out with weight, but if he can get another one in there.
It's gone slightly too far for that opportunity, but does get to the tee. think Kane knew that he had to pass. That's coming back to your comment on the previous bowl. He knew he had to have one pass there. And he pinches back the tee. Oh, Mitch is after this, and he's after the jack. Bowl or jack. Well played, as we said it would lock in. And then he's now very close for a shot. Was that still an indication that Stewart thinks they've got the shot?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just needs to be very careful here.
That was the tricky bit about that angle that Mitch was left with. He played a really good bowl there. It was just really hard to create shot.
His own bowl sort of fell away from the jack as well, which didn't help him.
It could help him with his last, because if he can turn that to jack, he could make 2 or 3. Still a really good shot on. Because with the turn that he's getting on that hand, he can still get back to the shot bowl. That's not out of the question.
It's almost just the same bowl as he just played. Doesn't have to correct anything, really.
The inside edge of his own bowl gets him to the shot bowl. The outside edge turns it to jack. That's exactly what they're talking about right there. It's virtually any contact on that bowl should be a good result. Perhaps absolutely solid might not be the result that he wants. He's close. He is very close, and there it is. That is beautifully played.
He played it with such good weight. Gave himself maximum opportunities, got the dream result.
Just have a look at it in the Tripadale replay.
Well, we talked about the edges of the bowl that were available to him, and as you say, the weight just allowed it to get right down into that split, and boom, boom, thanks for coming. Kane will be happy he's still got access to the jack here. He can still draw this. This is out deep. He's going to have perfect weight to get all the way back down. And it'll be one more. 3 ends in a row now to the Victorian combination. They still trail, but it's back to just one shot. They were down 8-2 3 ends ago. It's now 8-7 in favour of Stuart Megee and Kane Carmichael.
I've been there. Good luck, Charm Clive.
I've
sat down there and come right back into
You
the game.
have brought them something. There's no doubt. I was trying to work out whether you were here for the 3 to the New South Wales crew to take it to 8-2, or whether you arrived after that.
Yeah, no, it was, yeah. Kane will be asking me to go back into the office and get the uniforms ready or something.
Dale just passing in the first, but that's never a bad thing in respot format. Bit of a hush actually comes over the club at the moment.
Well, I think we've only got 7 games here at the moment.
Be about the least number of games that's been here in the 2 weeks so far.
There's a good crowd building, and it's just that tension of a round 32 match. So Dale's let Stewart in here. I'd love to nail this one. He's got one on the line, another one on the line, right on the jack would be perfect.
Tell you, there was ever a reminder of how many people were here through that middle session was when that last women's fours game went to an extra end over there, and it was 4 deep trying to get a spot to see that last end all around the green.
Yeah, it was huge. Tell you what, the mixed pairs here last Saturday night, the first round of finals, you could not move inside or outside of Broadbeach Bowls Club for that night session. I've never seen the place so full. It was an amazing night.
And of course, tomorrow night we've got the semi-final of the mixed pairs. We know one team, Talia Late and Adam Liddell, are in, courtesy of their fantastic performance last night. But we've got a blockbuster mixed pairs to happen tomorrow night at 6:15 here at Broadbeach.
Yeah, Corey Wadlock and Jamie Lee Warsnop coming against Chanel Shakush and Jack McShane. So it should be a good game.
Just about match. I mean, we've had some beauties, but I reckon just about match of the AO so far, that mixed pairs game tomorrow night.
I reckon there'll be quite a few people circling that one, putting their alarms on their phone to make sure they don't miss getting out here and having a look at that one.
And Carmichael looking to add to this head. Can't find a way through there, so looks like 2 at the moment.
Yeah, Trish, other games are tricky for us. The scoreboards aren't that visible to us. I don't know whether we can see scores, but it's a matter of working out who's on which sides of the boards. We'll see what we can do, but we can. It's certainly there's only 2 other games that are in vision of us, which is the men's fours games. There's a 10-2 and 11-3 on the scores, but it's just difficult for us to say who's on which side of the boards.
So Scott Dagwell and Robert Chessart, they all, as Mitch Sidebottom plays a weight.
Bain gets everything moving, but 2 New South Wales bowls stay.
Yeah, so Scott Dagwell and Robert Chessart, they lead Scott DeJong and Clinton Bailey 11-2. From what I can see a SC and then a SR. And that's after 9 ends. And I can't see the far one. Troy's using his super zoom.
I haven't got steady enough hands.
I've been caught without my binoculars. I actually brought binoculars to an AO in the past because it was we were able to catch a bit more of that and see the scoreboards. It's just a bit tricky from this end of the green.
Of course, all of the matches from Wednesday will be live scored. So Wednesday through to Friday, all games will be live scored on Bowlslink. There's not really much else on here other than draw the shot.
Yeah, agreed.
And
especially knowing that Kane's still got one. Has still got one more to play.
I mean, a little trail would be nice, but if he misses, he's giving him a pretty free kick for 3.
Yeah, which having done all this work to catch up, they do not want to give away 3. Well, the nudge of the jack down the line, and he's certainly not going to give away 3. He might have made, he's made heaps.
Take my shoes and socks off to count them, Clive.
Yeah, well, it's at least 3, and it could be more than that.
Yeah.
Faye just asking about results. We'll just see what happens here. Women's fours, Bowlslink not showing up-to-date results. I'm pretty sure Bowlslink will be showing the up-to-date results. So if you go to the women's fours knockout, and then you need to click on the finals in Bowlslink.
Yeah, it's all up to date. They're playing the 2:30 games now. There's at Helensvale, the about a round behind because there's going to be games at 5:30.
Right, that might be the misunderstanding there, that round is not yet complete there, Faye. So that's the bottom couple of brackets.
Yep.
Yep.
So there's a few games still to go tonight at Helensvale.
Big bowl in the context of this match now.
Well, we don't know how many this is, but it's somewhere between 3 and 5 at the moment. Oh,
Weight
well.
looks good.
What a shot.
You don't
I mean, does it get any better than that?
The Iceman, Kane Carmichael.
9-7 after 11 is the scoreline. Kane Carmichael, nerves of steel.
And he's showing it on the outside too, but he's a bit inside. The old adrenaline's pumping and the heart's going after that one. Deep breath time.
He's been showing that all game. I think he nipped off for a toilet break. He came back out, sprinting out onto the green. There's plenty of energy there.
Oh, no, that's one of the players.
Well, that could have been a huge game breaker. Instead, the perfect draw. And maintains a 2-shot lead. Sneaks in there. Dale. Still a little bit of room.
Shadows now just in awkward spots on the green for the players too. Lots of patches of sun and shadow.
It's always got that way here. The buildings aren't contributing to that. The buildings will be interesting, and I know you've talked about that for the first week. But these trees and these buildings behind us have always been there, and you get to this time of the evening and greens change. You've got to be on top of it.
Good correction.
It is an interesting challenge here at Broadbeach because in the morning it's green 3 that starts under a lot of shade and a lot of cover due to the buildings up that end, and then it gradually shifts throughout the day. Fair effort there. Little slide and that'll do.
The good thing for these players that they're not having to contend with is there isn't a sea breeze this afternoon. Normally you can get a really rollicking breeze coming across in the afternoon here from the water. And it's pretty good at the moment. No, this is good. I know you're looking at me like, what am I jinxing?
No, I'm not looking at you like that. I'm looking at you as a person from Western Australia that plays in howling breezes every single time we go on the green. I was here a couple of AOs ago and someone said, oh, the breeze is the wind out there. I said, that's a breeze. That is not a wind. Tell you what, Dale is right in the zone here. Oh, that's well played. Pushes his own bowl to a really good spot. And leaves Mitch with a setup still to play to.
Yeah, he won't be unhappy with that, Mitch. He'll be looking forward to play that ahead, I'm sure.
It's actually one of those ones where both skippers will be pretty happy with this setup so far. A question coming through on the chat. Troy, when's the next men's singles? Is that Wednesday?
Yeah, I believe so. Sorry, I have that many schedules and that many events going. Yes, we will have some more men's singles action.
Well, there'll be more men's pairs tomorrow, won't there, and some women's pairs tomorrow?
Correct. They'll get whittled down a little bit more.
Yep, so the quarterfinals of the men's singles will be held on Wednesday at Club Helensvale.
There you go.
That'll be our Super Wednesday.
Wacky Wednesday.
Of course, barring any clashes as well. So, Bowls Link will get updated if there's any changes to schedules because of event clashes.
Q's still not happy with the left-hander. I feel like this left-hander, well, I'm editing, but it feels like this left-hander is getting better. Very consistent.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think in cricket especially, there's certainly been a rise of left-handers. From when I remember watching cricket in the 80s, there wasn't that many, but I feel like there's a lot more now. But I don't know that there is in bowls necessarily.
Cricket in the 80s, left-handers.
You had Alan Border,
Graham Wood.
David Gower.
Yes.
But like there's a ratio of right to left. I feel like there's
Clive
a lot
Lloyd.
more left. Oh.
But you're right, the ratio was yeah. All right, in behind there. So what can Mitch find here? He needs to sort of find his way to sort of just land on through. Find his way down that little funnel at the front. Down the little funnel at the front. Oh, he was close.
Got a double touch, but just took too much weight off the bowl.
If you'd made it past the first touch and got the second bowl down the line, I reckon he was sitting the shot bowl clean as a whistle.
It's kind of like the temp in bowling when you put the bumpers up on the side and you bounce off.
Shuffle your way down, yep. Plenty of discussion. Where do we want to land a bowl? There's a bit of a... I wonder whether Mitch will look more backhand with his next, because there's almost a clear path to get to the shot bowl.
I think that's what Kane was sort of... He was talking more about what Mitch was going to play.
How does he mess it up? Yeah.
Not much to gain shot-wise for Kane with this bowl, but could be telling in terms of how hard he makes the job for Mitch.
So are we thinking some form of blocker here? Is that what we're thinking?
Oh, the old-fashioned blocker.
Yeah.
Needs to be careful.
I tell you what, that's a fantastic effort. I think the backhand shot's the shot now. They're about to. I think he's about to. Yeah, there it is. That's the shot.
You can almost dislodge that and just stay in the head, and the jack doesn't even move.
If it does move a little bit, he could make a big number. I think he almost wants jack movement. But you're right. I think there's every chance it just pops out clean.
Ooh. Well.
They survive. One more to New South Wales, and we arrive at Dave Rankin Perth Pennants. 10-7 scoreline. Loves it. And Peter Thornton referring to Tubby. Mark Taylor.
Yeah.
Was he 80s? Was he more 90s?
Late 80s, he made his debut, but became really good in that early
Larry
90s.
Gomes.
Now
the West Indies.
There's a name, Larry Gomes.
He was one of the he was one of the forgotten men of the classic West Indies side, wasn't he?
Yeah. Gus Logie, he was another one that just quietly did his job.
Augustine Logie, yes. Park's just in behind the jack there with his first bowl. All right, what do we got? 6 ends to play. 3 shots the difference. New South Wales just in charge. Stuart Megee and Kane Carmichael. But there's not much in this. So many great shots we've seen so far. And the big one of the match probably so far was the Kane Carmichael draw shot in this direction last time when he was somewhere between 3 and 5 down.
Change of hand for Dale Oddy. I think he's left it behind.
Yep. Line was perfect. So an opportunity now for Stewart to get right on top of this jack.
He counts.
Well played. Glenn asking, will the AO be on the Gold Coast next year? Would like to book some accommodation.
It'll be here on the coast. Absolutely.
Contract already signed.
We're ready to rock and roll, Clive.
Yeah. Love it.
It'll be interesting. This tower will be built by then, so that'll be interesting times. Dale's played this with better weight.
Well, it's done enough to put itself in the mix for shot.
Yeah, that camera's deceptive. That back bowl of Stewart's is just shy of a foot behind the jack.
When you say the tower, how tall's that one getting? Do we know? I know you've talked about it a lot during the week.
I'm pretty sure it's at least like equivalent to some of these other ones that are around here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're talking at least 20 levels, I believe. They normally have a marker on the side that shows how far they're going up, but I've got pretty significant construction towers holding them up.
Might be an accommodation option for people to stay straight across the road from the club. Well, can't go wrong with accommodation on the Gold Coast, of course. There's so much available at at good prices, so yeah, you can't go wrong with the Gold Coast, that is for sure. And just through the gap.
All clear. Well, it's just so much for whatever your interest is on the Gold Coast. Something for everyone.
I saw an ad come up for, I think it must be fairly new in surfers, the Ripley's Believe It or Not set up in there that you can go in and have a bit of an adventure through there. So it looks interesting.
Escape rooms and horror houses and...
Yeah, House of Mirrors and stuff like that. You walk into a wall or something like that,
That'd be your dream, wouldn't it, Clive? Walking into a wall
yeah,
of mirrors and
absolutely.
seeing 15,000 of yourself. You'd love that.
Settle down. Oh, wow.
Cop that.
I'm not doing this tomorrow.
All right, yeah, so Kane's put that last bowl in a spot Mitch didn't like. He's had to switch over.
I'll tell you what, if he's got the journey, he's good. I don't think he quite does. Just going to come up short.
I wonder if that side's slightly slower, because Dale Oddy did the same thing when he changed hands. He pulled up with his next one on the other hand, and Mitch has done exactly the same thing.
Can be the case at times, especially if you're covering a little bit more ground with a little more turn. Sometimes it does require just that little bit more speed.
These boys haven't really given us any clue whatsoever about who's holding shot. They're keeping it all very close to their chest.
No, well, it's hard to line up whether the jack high bowl and the one just behind the jack. It's hard to line up what's what. From our vantage point, it almost looks like the Victorian bowl shot. But we're very side on to this. I'd favour the dark blue Victorian bowl, but as you say, we haven't had a clear indication.
Kane's got everything going for him on the forehand.
Yeah, and he could sit the bowl backhand, but the problem with the bowl backhand is he's got to come through the Victorian bowls to do it. He's got to just pass them on the outside. Stick him with the forehand side. With weight, mind you.
Bigger weight than I was expecting.
Well, he's going to get some things moving. What's happening? Well, virtually nothing moved. One bowl, clean as a whistle.
The finale of Lost, wasn't it? It
Yes.
was a big build-up with not much action at the end.
what Mitch can come up with here. How's the speed here? I don't know that he's quite getting here. No? Well, is the tape coming out? Who's got shot, boys? Someone's got to tell us now.
Put us out of our misery, please.
Going to dark blue.
Go on the dark blue?
Yeah, I'm on the dark
Victoria. Yeah.
I take it that's what it was. We never got a signal, but it Dale's got the mat, and it couldn't have been any more than one. So we'll put one down to Victoria, and we'll move on. 2 shots the difference with 5 ends to play. Hughes with a comment saying, sorry, I don't understand that shot. I guess you're talking about Carmichael's shot. I think the feeling was they didn't want to just chase on the backhand and push through the Victorian bowls and run the risk of just pushing Victorian bowls up into the head. I think they felt more like contact on those bowls with bigger weight had a chance of just bouncing the Victorian closest bowl out of the head.
Yeah.
I think that was the logic, and a chance also for New South Wales to bounce off their own front bowl across onto the shot bowl as well.
It's hard to know sometimes in the mind of the skip. There's what's the percentage shot, and then there's also the shot that the skip feels is coming out really well on the day.
On the day,
What's
their style of game, the whole lot, yeah. Nice opener there for Dale. And Stuart just left the rink for a moment. He's back now.
What I love in our sport is the variety of styles and ways to get it, that little round ball all the way to the other
There
end.
are multiple ways to do it. Some look stylish, some not so much, but they can all be effective.
Yeah, absolutely. Dale's very much a traditional sort of delivery, pretty slow and deliberate. But yeah, Stuart's got that sort of run off the sort of mat and push hard down with the front foot. Doesn't matter how you do it, if you can repeat it.
You can repeat it and you can correct it. That's the keys. Great shots. Speaking of repeat it.
Lefty special, that one.
Looks like he's enjoying his work too, which is a good thing.
We've got a good little support club here. South Bendigo boys.
Question there about whether there's another game on after this. No more games today. We went into overtime for you last night, but there's nothing to cover for you tonight. There are some games on over at Helensvale, so if you're in the area, you can go over to Helensvale and have a look. But this will be the end of the day here at Broadbeach.
Which is great, because Clive's very nicely agreed to pay for everyone's tea tonight. When
Have
we go
I?
Out, so
That's news to me.
Thank you, Clive.
How
Okay.
good's that, Connor?
That's great. I had a bowl of cereal for dinner last night.
Oh,
Everything was
Really?
shut. Everything was shut by the time I got back from Helensvale.
Oh, dear. Stuart, he'd be disappointed with his last one.
well, you won't be disappointed with this one. Look at that.
Oh, beautiful bowl. Great correction.
Peter Thornton wants to know how many cards are used for an Australian Open. Troy?
You know what? That'd be it. Need to get Aaron Delaporte onto that. 'Cause there's a few connotations, because, of course, there's only only one for singles, and then you've got multiple cards for the other disciplines. So it's, yeah.
I think it might be in the
More
I think it might be in the 4,000 type region.
I would say so.
Of course, as we just see weight played here from Mitch Sidebottom, just on the outside. Of course, there are moves to change that with live scoring. That the full capabilities there, Troy, to live score every game.
Yeah.
The issue is training 4,000 competitors as to how to do it and having them ready to be able to do it for a competition this size.
Yeah, and having our local volunteers marking all the singles games.
It's a desire to have it live scored and have as many games live scored as possible.
That's what we want, and that's where we're heading to.
Yeah. And as we've alluded to, as we see more weight from Mitch Sidebottom right now, so the outcome of this, he's closer. He is closer.
Well,
but one of them, is that enough for shot?
I think he has got shot now. That bowl at 3 o'clock. Yep. Stuart Megee indicating one down.
So it's 10 past 4. Troy. Oh, you mean the bowl at... Oh, right, okay. Sorry. Yeah, you see the Nationals probably presents itself as more of an opportunity to have a lot of live scoring involved later in the year.
Yeah, so all of the Nationals is live scored, except for our para disciplines, and then indoors are all scored.
But
everything from Wednesday onwards is live scored.
For Peter's benefit, I can clarify that every card that's used in the tournament is brought back to the main office, and they are stored in case they are required to be used, and that happened. That happened a couple of times with the sectional play, having to work out next best qualifiers and things like that, Troy.
Correct, yep. I think it was the men's fours.
Yeah.
Ended up being a count back on ends. Couldn't believe it when we were looking through it. Spot 128 and 129 of all the positions were completely square on everything.
And the worst thing is it came from the venue that was delayed during the day through rain. Correct. So it delayed the entire draw from being released. All right, let's see what happens here. We've got a bowl left each to play. We're not entirely sure who's got shot. We think it might be the dark blue bowl at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, Stuart Megee indicated he thought he was one down.
Okay.
First job for Mitch is to make sure he beats the green bowler Keynes. Has to beat that. Doesn't want to give Kane a shot to take the bowl out for a multiple.
Is he searching a bit here? He is. And he's close. Well, that makes that certain.
No measure now. Look where he's tucked it to.
I think he was hedging his bets there a little bit. He had a land of the New South Wales bowl, turn their own bowl, and it was really well played weight-wise.
I think we might have a bit of a smackadoo at this, I think.
Bit of a smackadoo?
Bit of a smackadoo.
It's got a score update from Musgrave Hill. So Dean McWhinney and Dale McWhinney Shillington have defeated Benjamin Harrison and Kobe Barton 19-15.
Wow. Okay.
So that's the first.
That would have been an interesting game.
That's the first pair's results are in from this round.
Well, that doesn't surprise me because those four gentlemen, neither of them muck around. So I'm not surprised their game's done and dusted. Carmichael on the hunt.
Just going under. So things tighten up again. There's one shot in it. Firstly, a comment from Barr in Scotland, just home from a total knee replacement in Livingston, Scotland. It's a lovely way to relax and take my mind off it for a wee while. Well, that is, I'll tell you what, if you had a total knee replacement, you need some entertainment. The Australian Open is there for you. If you're stuck, not being able to move around a bit, it's a good way to spend your time.
Yeah, and if your pain meds allow, have a wee dram with it.
And Peter's got some form of dare for you here, Troy.
Oh, here we go.
Donate $50 to a charity of your choice if you wear the good old Rinkside Clive shirt with Clive's mug on it. I love it. I don't know whether they've got one big enough for you, mate. It's
The one I've got's a bit tatty because I use it to clean the car. They were used for a good cause, the Rinkside Live shirts. They were used for the Bowls Disaster Relief Fund. I've only got 25 of them left at home. Oh, they're becoming collector's items, are they, Clive?
Oh, the fun. Just going to pass on the outside of the jack here, but back to the tee, which can be a valuable place to land, as we've discussed throughout.
Both skips have shown that they're quite willing to play some heavy weight to the head, so they never go astray. I remember the great South African Eric Johannes. I've seen, good shot. So I've seen him play a lot of 3-bowl pairs, and he actually instructed his lead to put his first bowl on the 6-foot mark. Didn't matter where the jack was, put the bowl on the 6-foot mark with your first bowl.
I had the pleasure of having Eric Johannes play for my club in WA for a season, Troy, and I've got to say, he's one of my favourite people. He is just a gem.
Yeah, he's a great fella, Eric.
Just misses the jack. He's a lovely man. I played state pairs with him in WA the year he was there. We got to the last 16. Unfortunately, he had to pull out during that game, and I had to get a sub. But Eric, what a wonderful man.
Yeah, Stewie Megee. Brilliant.
Eric could be on the mat having a roll-up. It'd be a Friday night having a roll-up. He'd step on the mat. Bowl would still be in his hand. He'd say, "How's it looking?" It's still in your hand, Eric. Yeah, but how's it looking? He's a good man.
And then he put the bowl in the left hand with the next one and draw a toucher on the left hand.
Absolutely.
One of the few I've seen that can bowl pretty competently, ambidextrously.
Yes.
Mitch got a nice little avenue to work down here.
He's close. Just found his way through. He hit both posts, but found his way through the gap.
Probably finds himself with 2 seconds now, though.
I can tell you a quick story about Eric Johannes in just a moment in the state singles over in WA. We'll just see the outcome of Kane's bowl. I'm sure plenty of our viewers are familiar with Eric Johannes. He was a star on the bowls coverage throughout the 2000s, playing for South Africa. He was down to the last bowl of a match. I think it was 20 all. He had the last bowl, and he opted to play it left-handed because he felt that the angle was better, and he just missed it.
That's gangster, right?
Who does that?
That's gangster on the bowls green.
Who does that? It's great to see some of the comments coming through of people who are enjoying the coverage to start with, but people that are a bit laid up. You know, we've got one Millsy there that's having spinal surgery on Wednesday and looking forward to the finals on Thursday and Friday. It's great that everyone's sharing their stories. We really love it. Mitch. Well, he's nailed the jack again back.
Beauty.
Who knows which way this game is going to go? This is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic bowls. Crowd are having a ball alongside. Now, the tee belongs to Victoria at the back. So if you're going to go the hit, it has to be now.
Yeah, you'd prefer to still have a bowl up your sleeve in case things go wrong. What
a match to finish off the day. One shot in it, It's the fourth last end. Still got half an hour, so we should get all the ends in.
Bit worried about the weight on this, Clive.
Well, I think he's just getting there, but what's he going to do? The little edge just finished off his weight. He wasn't quite there, and the little edge just finished him off.
I think he was probably a little bit underdone to what he really wanted there. He probably wanted an extra couple of feet on that.
So there's a bowl left each to play, Troy. What do you do if you Mitch here? What do you do with this? Do you try and draw it? Backhand?
Well, what's going to be the most annoying thing for Kane? That's what I'd be thinking. How can I make this as difficult as possible for Kane to convert this head?
Well, Victoria's already got the tee, so there's no point in going to the tee. Where's the jack likely to go? And they're looking out on the wing. So just out. Yeah, there you go. There's a thank you, Connor. Perfect. Yeah, just that left foot is where they're looking to land one. So if it gets the squeeze, they've got something out there. Certainly no need for absolute perfection here, but he needs this to run a bit. Oh, that'll do a big part of the job that he was after.
It helps.
It's more about the angle than exactly the weight. It's more about getting down to that sort of that line, that squeeze line out there.
I think he's just got to play with 2 or 3 foot to the head, just to wobble in around there, just bump the jack out right. He could come off the front and sort of squash the jack out.
You just got to be careful he doesn't make it worse.
Yeah.
He's 1 down. If he hits it hard, the jack on the tee could be 3 down, depending on exactly the angles there. So
yeah, I don't think he needs to be too adventurous with this. It's just
give
the bowl a chance.
Turns the outside bowl onto the jack. Jack just chips across. He's got one waiting there. No worse than 1 down, you would think. Well, he's heading back, so he's made a decision. We'll find out what that is shortly. Okay, so it's not excessive weight. He's just looking to land in amongst this and just chip some stuff around. I think the key there was he didn't want to make it worse. I think that was the key with that shot. So 1 removed, and that's all it will be. Even the players having a bit of a laugh. I think we're locked away at 10-all.
Another one each, they'll be level.
Yes. 3.
Connor always shakes his head when I say that.
3 ends to play. No, I've got you.
As a Tasmanian, you should be used to that one, Connor.
It's okay. You use it a lot.
It's my calling card.
Oh, he's not happy. You're using it. You're overusing it.
Just be lucky I wasn't here earlier and there was a 2-all-on-2 and I do my Richie Benno impersonation. Or 3-all-on-3 in my Michael Holding.
Just got a couple more scores in from the men's pairs. Callum Alberti and Charlie Hicks. We saw Corey Hicks earlier on stream. They're through to the next round.
Okay, very good.
Got Isaac Morn and Matty Lucas. They got a win over Mark Armstrong and Glenn Pitts.
Mark Armstrong's been playing beautifully.
Yeah. Glenn Pitts is a Queensland Champion of Champions winner. He's a very good player, so that is a good win.
Yeah, Isaac Morn and Matty Lucas, though, they're on fire at the moment. And Jacob Gelston and Rob McMullen have beaten Tyson Wilson and Cohen Litvin.
Who was with Rob McMullen?
Jacob Gelston.
Okay.
19-18.
Well, there you go. Another one of those close games.
A racking match.
I think Rob and Jess did pretty well in the mixed pairs too.
They did.
So Rob McMullen's had a pretty good AO. Pretty solid.
He's always solid. Great fella and a good player.
Oh, one of the loveliest blokes you'd meet. Rob. Really nice guy.
And he loves Tassie.
That's the other reason I love him.
Anywhere near him in a side series, and you know he's around. He makes games feel close that aren't close when you're playing around Tassie. Tassie are anywhere in the hunt, and he pumps them up, pumps up the team, and he creates pressure when you feel like you're comfortably in front. And suddenly you feel like it's close because Rob's up and about.
Yeah, good there from Dale passing the jack with that one. Well, that's what Shane Warne did, didn't he? Even if...
Created moments.
Yeah.
Yep.
Created pressure from nothing.
Tell you what, nice line here for Stewart. He's all over this. Great shot.
Jack.
Well played. Well played. That'll be number 1. An air of anticipation. Wait to work out how this one is going to end. It has. Do I dare say it? Extra end potentially written all over it.
I might need to go and get my nana rug if it's an extra end. So it's getting cooler. It's really dropped off in the last half an hour.
Can I say we've got an interesting thing looming here? The Victorian combo have not been in front in the entire match. There's only one important time to be in front. Just looking for it to stop. You could see the body language of Dale Oddy just urging it to just pull up. It just rolled too far. Malcolm obviously not a fan of the respot. Some people aren't. Talk to Ryan Bester.
Oh, Ryan Bester loves it. I actually like. I think it adds tactically to the game. I don't mind it.
It certainly changes the tactics. Great shot from Mitch Sidebottom. I'm somewhere on the fence on it. I just play to the conditions. If that's what we're playing, then that's what we're playing. But I feel like sometimes in singles it can reward a bad bowl. Sometimes in singles, team games, you've got enough bowls that you can position things around. Singles, if I build a head that's good enough to hit, chances are I haven't got one on a back spot somewhere.
I think this one might just be travelling a touch to get back in time. Good effort.
Yeah, that's it. The front New South Wales bowl of Kane Carmichael's in an awkward spot for him at the moment to play that shot. He needs to be under it, but to be under it, he's got to play more weight. And if he's rounded, he's battling to get back.
Yeah, it has to be perfect around that bowl with weight. So, Mitch Sidebottom, his team are on the prep. Ooh. Let me untie my tongue. They're getting really close to taking the lead.
You're looking for a precipice, or what is that?
It's been a long couple of weeks.
Great effort from Mitch. He was trying to get round and count without setting up any form of a target.
Yeah,
He's got to a good home.
Yeah. Connor needs a little consoling. His father's out of the pairs. Got done in the last round.
Oh no!
Yeah, down to Chris O'Neill and Jordan Thompson.
No, there's a bigger story looming because Connor was looking for a spot because his dad was on the way home tonight.
Thought I might have got a gig tomorrow, but they went down to Chris O'Neill and Jordan Thompson. So
essentially, Connor has been beaten in the pairs, and he's sitting here.
Damn, I'm gonna have to work tomorrow. That duo, Chris O'Neill and Jordan Thompson, they're having a great day. Defeated Aaron Sheriff and Shannon McElroy in an extra end this morning. Ryan Burnett and Ryan Bester have been defeated by Kelvin Jackson and Alan Brash from New Zealand.
Okay, nice. good performance.
Kane has got the tee here.
Is he lining this up?
I wonder if he's going.
I think this is the decision based on that bowl being in the way. He needs to play more weight. Big weight it is. It looks outside it. Just one? Or was it two? I might need to look for confirmation there as to whether that was one or two.
Trying to make eye contact with Kane, but he's having none of it.
I thought I saw two.
Yeah, and Mitch isn't out here, so we'll get confirmation as to whether that was one or two very shortly.
Either way, they're hitting the lead for the first time.
Okay, two is the confirmation we have received. So it is 12-10 to Mitch Sidebottom and Dale Oddy. 2 ends to play.
I like their names as a combination. It's a bit like a 80s British comedy sketch duo. Oddy and Sidebottom present.
Yes, we've had a bit of a discussion in the comments about that.
Yeah.
Bill Oddy came up.
Yeah.
Connor didn't know who we were talking about.
Do yourself a favour. It's one of some of the. You wouldn't get away with half the stuff that they were doing in those shows.
No, but there's a lot of 80s comedy shows that you wouldn't get away with with what they were doing. I think we can make a list. Yeah. We won't do it now, but you can.
Yeah, the goodies.
Wow, little bit of pressure showing up on the 2 leaders here.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think the goodies was the worst of it, to be honest.
Even this one's going to finish a yard short, so plenty of room in this head. That looked super quick from the hand.
And it still does as it gets to the jack. So, wow. Well, we've seen that was the standard we've seen in this game. And suddenly, the jack feels like it's in no man's land at the moment. As Dale found a bit more on this one. He's definitely got more weight than his last. He's played this well. There you go. They're on the line. Oh, the joys of having 3 bowls.
It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, pressure here on Stewart. He really needs to get one close for his skipper here.
It looks okay if he gets a clear run. Not bad.
Good second.
Well, it's almost become a must-win end for New South Wales now, trailing 12-10. Even if they drop one, it's still a bit of a task. We haven't seen many threes in the match. There's only been 2 of them. Way back on ends 7 and 8. Each team grabbed a 3. Just going to carry too far to count for Mitch. Every bowl matters. Every bowl matters right now. If you want to continue in this tournament.
It's going to take a... He's shown that he's more than capable, but it's going to take a good shot here from Kane on the draw. Clear the front. He's got around 6 inches of room.
When you break this down, I mean, he's got, with this bowl coming down, he's got 6 bowls left in this match. You'd think at least 3 or 4 of them are going to have to be very good. Well, he's set that up. That is a good bowl.
Yep.
if he wasn't getting shot, at least he's set it up to give himself extra chances.
Yeah, he's going to load up with this next one unless Mitch does something silly with his head.
At the back of the rink, the tee belongs to New South Wales at the moment. Mitch. Oh, well played.
That's really well played.
Probably didn't quite get the result he would have liked, but it's a good shot.
Has he got second shot?
Yeah, it's hard to tell, isn't it?
Looks like Kane's going to keep drawing.
Well, he was not far away with his previous attempt. How's the speed here?
Oh,
Nope.
He's not going to block his line to the drive, has he?
Well, he hasn't blocked his line to the shot bowl, but the problem is, how many is he down?
Got a game that's finished at Club Broadbeach. Guy Madigan and Mark Ryan. They're defeated Glenn King and Mark Gunders, 18-5. Also got what you might call an upset, but after his performance last night, might not be. Adam Liddell and Zach McLeish have defeated Jake Ryn and Nathan Rice, 20-19.
Okay. No, Adam was very good last night.
It was very good. So Adam's just having
I'm
a good...
presuming he drew very well. Adam?
Yes.
Yeah. Good draw.
Oh,
Great
sensational.
on the draw.
Oh, it was sensational.
He's having a good AO. Mixed pairs final. Round of 16 in the pairs.
Mitch, does he clear the front? He has.
Wow.
Oh, well played. What a shot. He played a big shot in the previous round. He had to hit the target against Blake Butler just to make it this far, and he got it. And what a shot he's played here. Let's have a look at it for Tripadil. The replay just cleared the front, edged his way around the front, said thank you very much, trailed the jack down the line to a little bit of safety. There's still a shot there for Kane. We've seen him play these throughout the match. Can he come up with the hero bowl right now?
He's just got to make sure he gives it a chance, Clive.
He's got the jack high bowl to play to as well. He's watching it closely. Is he getting right down? Is he getting right down? What a shot! Kane Carmichael. Oh.
Wow.
Once again, we don't really know how many he was down. It was at least 3. He's drawn the shot. Fell off the outside bowl. And there's won the difference going into the last end.
Well, he's basically saved the game with that shot.
What a bowl.
They would have been 5 down going into the last end, and it would have been all she wrote.
I mean, how much more does Mitch Sidebottom feel like he has to do? Like, he trailed that jack down the line beautifully. And there's a bit of a meeting between the players. There's no issue with time. We've still got 10 minutes on the clock, so they will commence this end, and all the time is not an issue now. Once you start that end, you complete it. Well, we talked about whether or not it could go to an extra end. We might have overtime. Rinkside Live overtime could be on the cards yet.
Yeah, don't put the potatoes on for tea just yet. Just hold off. You might need a bit of extra time up your sleeve. Oh no, we've got to be fine on length.
Yeah, it looks plenty, doesn't it?
Yeah. Might be just a bit of sportsmanship there.
Fair effort. Great starter. Stuart Megee. Can't ask for much better than that for your first bowl with the game on the line. What a match this has been. Biggest margin was 6 when it got to 8-2. And that got trimmed straight back to 3 when Mitch Sidebottom and Dale Oddy grabbed a 3 and changed it back to 8-5. And since then, it hasn't got back outside that 3-shot margin. It's basically been within 2.
Dale Oddy a bit stiff with his first one. He just clipped the bowl over onto the line.
Stewart's nailed it again. The only issue now is he's just widened that target a little bit.
It's made it look better from the mat, that's for sure. Not quite sure how they're pretty jack level to each other, those two bowls.
The wing bowl is just in front. We go back to the head end quickly. Yeah, you can see the wing bowl is just in front.
Yep. Yeah. Interestingly, he's changed to the forehand.
Yeah, and playing an aggressive shot to try and pop this out. Oh, look out. Jack's going to go back on the tee, and we'll basically restart the end with 4 bowls up the front that are not going to play a part. There is a toucher out there. I assume that was marked.
Nice little lefty swinger. Bang. I wondered what he was up to. Looked good on the backhand, but what do I know?
Clear run for Stu. Is he getting all the way to the jack? Well, weight-wise he is. That's well played. Can't do much better than that with 3 bowls.
It's a pretty big adjustment from his first 2. So that's a good bowl.
Honestly, this match has had everything. All sorts of great shot play.
How well can Dale Oddy correct?
He doesn't look too bad. Swinger? Is he getting down inside? Certainly is. What a shot.
Trading blows like heavyweight champions, these two.
This is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. There's a willing crowd cheering them on.
Tell you what, there's a few in the crowd that I reckon are more nervous than the players.
Let's have a look at, I don't know whether we didn't quite catch that on camera, I don't think, but the high fives of all the players there, they are having a ball and they're recognising each other's efforts. It's brilliant.
It's played in good spirit. It's one of the good things about the AO. A lot of friendships made along the way.
Okay. Kane. He's the hero last end. Can he draw the shot and put the pressure back on Mitch Sidebottom? He's cleared the front. He's close to the jack. Just outside it. Wow. Can't blame him for reaching that weight. We're reaching with that weight. He's got bowls to land. He's got jacks to trail.
Well, the last thing he would have wanted to do was drop one in the draw short.
And make it more difficult harder for his next couple, yeah. Yep.
At least he can come back from that. Mitch, on the other hand, will want to swallow this jack and just hide it completely.
Just needs it to get down a little. Not going to. And we'll find the ditch. So the issue now for Kane is does he keep that weight and try and land? Or does he back it off and try and draw? It's just going to be how he's feeling. Looks like he's kept the weight. He's looking for a land or a trail. He's not going to get down. Such a tough one because it looks drawable.
Yep.
But it's just not an easy shot to play under pressure when you've only got a foot of room. Mitch is going to get down to add another. Now that might be the deciding factor in saying that this might need to be a draw shot now.
Yeah, take your time, Kane.
Because that is 2 at the moment.
The hard thing is it seems to be just holding on that hand with a little bit of weight. So to get round that front, playing weight.
And you have to get round the front, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't want to hit that. Here we go.
It's not easy.
Mitch will have a right of reply that he hopes he doesn't have to use. What a match this has been. Comes down to this. It's big weight. He's looking for both bowls or the jack. He's close. Oh, he's got one, but it jammed. He's got one, but it jammed. And it is Mitch Sidebottom and Dale Oddy that prevail in a thriller. What a match. All four players can take a bow because that is an incredible game to finish off our coverage today. 13-11, Dale Oddy and Mitch Sidebottom defeat Stuart Megee and Kane Carmichael.
Had everything that game, Clive. It was brilliant to see from both teams. We saw it all. Little conversions, great drawing, some weighted shots. It had everything. Played in great spirits. Well done to both sides.
Yeah, what a game. And Mitch Sidebottom and Dale Oddy, they'll advance to the round of 16 and continue their quest for an AO title.
Guys, it's been a great couple of days. I've really enjoyed it, Connor and Troy. Thanks for having me for a couple of days.
Thank you, Clive. It's been a pleasure.
I'll go and rest up for a couple of days and look forward to the finals on Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, so you'll hear Clive Adams on the broadcast for Thursday and Friday, so KO 7+ and Sky Sports New Zealand. But it's been a pleasure having you back on Ringside Live.
Thank you, Connor. Really enjoyed it.
Troy Corbett, thank you for jumping on. But that is
having
all from us from Ringside Live today. Thank you to Clive Adams and Troy Corbett, and also Alex Renzella for his work out throughout the day. And well done to Dale Oddy and Mitch Sidebottom. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. from Club Broadbeach, so tune in.